Hi guys. So today I wanted to talk about something that is hard for me to talk about, but it's good to talk about because I need it out of me. Um, so I already made a video on my abusive ex, and this is kind of like a continuation of it. So yesterday I was telling my current boyfriend everything that happened in that relationship, and I was crying and really upset because remembering it really sucks and it makes me very anxious. And then also the fact that I was talking to my current boyfriend about an ex, I wasn't sure how he would feel or react or think or anything. But the point of this is my 15 and 16-year-old self thought in every way, oh, this is normal. This is just what boyfriends and girlfriends do. Yeah, it's okay for me to be uncomfortable and for him to make me feel uncomfortable. It's okay for him to call me stupid and talk down to me. It's okay for him to act like my feelings and emotions and thoughts don't matter. It's okay that he despises what I identify as, because this guy is like my best friend for 7 years and he's my first love and I love him and blah 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 blah. It wasn't okay. And I've been getting like flashbacks off and on ever since the breakup 2 years ago, and it's just, it's really hard to be in this position because I don't want to talk about the ex. I don't want to even think about him. But there was so much emotional abuse that my brain's like, hey, you gotta be careful. Gotta look out for these little signs. And if you think there's a little sign, you're gonna be like not trusting people, and you're gonna pull away from people and isolate yourself. And yeah, um, anyway, um, the way I started the conversation was telling my boyfriend that the ex is engaged and has been since March, and I couldn't tell my current boyfriend about it. Like, I was so confused and upset about it, and it made me sick, and I wasn't sure why, and I didn't want to talk about it until I thought I knew why I was feeling that way. And then here recently, in the last month, they had a wedding shower for the fiance girl, and they had already made plans on where the wedding's going to be and like everything on that. And they're getting married in September. They even have the time planned out. September 1st at 2 p.m. I don't want to hear about this stuff, but I go to the church that he goes to, and we're a very small church. We have like 20 people, and we're basically like a big family. And um his dad, which is the pastor, refuses to keep the conversation going when I bring up his son that's getting married. And it's probably for good reason, but it's really hard to deal with because I don't know who to talk about it with. And I feel like if I talk to Kenneth, I will be making him think that I still love the ex, but I don't. The confusion and that feeling of everything was a mixture of jealousy and just like why? Like, he was really mean. Why is he getting married? He should not be able to get married. This is so backwards. And then I question myself, why am I even thinking about this? Stop thinking about this. You have a boyfriend right now. This shouldn't concern you. But the jealousy part is that he was horrible. And he's actually the reason I started going to therapy, because he was just so bad. And yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if most of that made sense or not, but yeah. If you are like on top of the world and in love with somebody, and then whenever you're not around them, you feel very anxious and insecure, and like the world is going super slow, and you have a feeling that there's something not right, but you don't know what it is because the lovey feeling is covering it up, you're probably in a bad relationship. And you need to speak up for yourself, because that's one thing I could not bring myself to do, and I still struggle with it sometimes. It's hard to talk and stand your ground on certain things whenever it's with someone who means so much to you. But it is not okay for them to make you feel like trash and like you can't live without them. And they'll give you all these hopeless dreams for the futures, like, oh yeah, we're gonna get married and this is the name of our kids and blah 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 blah, within like the first month. And I remember he got upset about things, like whenever I said I didn't want to do X, Y, or Z. And he was like, just, he was hostile towards me and was like not even saying I love you. And that's not a good thing. He was very selfish. Not the best of things either. Okay. I gotta end this video soon because it's starting to okay. So if you feel like something isn't right, talk to someone about it. And don't just play it off as, oh, this is what boyfriends and girlfriends do. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine for me to feel